Given an assignment to document life in small-town Ontario. Well, the result of that work is a portrait of Dundalk. Global's Terry Colbert has his story.
Just 19 kilometers north of Shelburne is the farm village of Dundalk. At 1,735 feet above sea level, it's the highest point of land in Ontario. This is not the reason why Barry Shanebaum chose it as his photography assignment back in 1977. He chose Dundalk because it was not on a main highway, and he felt the quality of life would be slower and friendlier. Making a careful study of the area, he narrowed his search down from 20 small towns and villages to Dundalk. As a third-year Ryerson photography student, Barry spent two one-week periods during 1977-78 taking more than 2,000 photographs in this small Ontario village. He photographed at the local bowling alley, at the United Church chicken dinner. He took pictures of the cozy, warm homes on a snow-covered street. On a winter's night, he photographed the stores along Main Street, including Redmond's supply store and insurance office. He took a picture of Tony Manganelli, the late owner of the drugstore. Here at the Dundalk Home of the Aged, he captured Mrs. Morrow and two elderly friends who spent a lot of time together. There's a picture of Pastor Lovell and one of his children. Behind the town hall is a tiny building where the card sharks meet. Barry captured them also. There's Mrs. McAllister, known as the Grand Old Lady of Dundalk. She's posing with her dog Snoopy at the piano. Lou Hill had his picture taken in front of many of his wood carvings. Last month at the Dundalk Fall Fair, Barry returned with his 14-year-old photographs and set up a display.
It's the first time that I've exhibited my photographs in Dundalk since 1978. I had a booth in there, and it was very well received. A lot of people came by, many people from the past. And one situation I remember was Bill Redmond, who I had photographed playing his violin in his living room. He's since passed away. His son came by and purchased a number of shots of his father.
Today, Barry Shanebaum is back visiting some old friends. Bill and Gladys Byers, a semi-retired farm couple, gave room and board to Barry during his stay. At the municipal building, he visited Audrey Clark, the village clerk-treasurer, and gave her a picture from the past. Walter Walls is a retired publisher of the Dundalk Herald and the Flesherton Advance. Barry had taken a picture of Walter with his friend Frank McIntyre singing in the church choir. Across the street, Lloyd Young was sweeping the sidewalk in front of his Foodland store. Lloyd's been the village butcher for over 40 years. Barry had a great shot of this friendly Dundalkian saluting from behind his meat counter a decade and a half ago. Barry's plans for the future: to compile more photographs of small-town Ontario and to contrast that with photographs of the big city, and then possibly a book. Terry Colbert, Global News in Dundalk, Ontario.
Great shots, weren't they?
Wonderful.
No
Small
kidding.
town Ontario. It's so unique and so nice.
Absolutely.